Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome back to The Explainer. We are officially in week 2 of your clear cell journey, and things are getting really exciting because we're entering what we call the discover phase. We are moving way past the basics now, stepping right into active, targeted healing for your chronic skin condition. Right off the bat, I want you to internalize the core thesis for this week. You need to become a scientist in your own healing journey. What does that actually mean for us? Well, it means you're officially a data collector. Your body, that's your laboratory. Your goal is to just observe exactly how it responds to new variables, so we can pinpoint the exact combination of inputs that lowers oxidative stress and knocks out the inflammation driving your skin condition. To pull this off, we've organized your week into 4 really clean, highly actionable lab protocols: data collection, the variables, the catalysts, and the environment. Starting things off with Pillar 1, data collection, and how we track your symptoms. Listen, every good scientist needs daily baseline data to spot patterns and basically stop guessing. So here's the quick daily routine. Step 1, you just log into your secure Clear Cell EMR messaging portal. Step 2, you're going to rate your symptoms on a 0 to 10 scale. We're specifically looking closely at itchiness, redness, and your overall energy levels. And finally, step 3, just jot down a few quick notes about what you ate or what activities you did. Taking literally 2 minutes a day to do this is exactly what lets us tailor a perfectly personalized treatment just for you. Let's move to and see how this builds Pillar 2, the variables, which focuses heavily on the anti-inflammatory diet plan. Now, I know overhauling your diet can sound super overwhelming, but please don't look at this as a chore. Think of it as a vital variable control in your body's lab. By stripping away known inflammatory triggers, we slash oxidative stress and finally get to see how your body heals when it's given the right fuel. And honestly, check out this number, 80%. The immediate goal is simply to stick to this dietary framework at least 80% of the time for these first 4 weeks. You've got this. It's all about steady progress, not being absolutely perfect on day 1. Now, what's really interesting here is the stark contrast between what rebuilds your resilience and what literally tears it down. On the healing side, we've got nutrient-dense powerhouses: leafy greens, antioxidant-packed berries, olive oil, and lean proteins like grass-fed beef or wild-caught salmon. On the flip side, and yeah, I know this part kind of hurts, we have to strictly avoid the major triggers: dairy, gluten, processed foods, fried oils, and excess sugar. Oh, and we also need to hit pause on nightshades. Things like tomatoes, potatoes, and peppers can actually be hidden triggers that spark severe flare-ups for a lot of people. Changing how you eat is definitely tough, but we have some fantastic success strategies to make it way easier. Number 1 is meal prep. Get ahead of it at the start of the week so you aren't making desperate, hungry decisions on a Wednesday night. Number 2, hydration. You want to aim for at least 64 ounces of water every single day. And number 3 is mindful eating, which basically means chewing your food really, really well. The biological payoff here is huge, guys. Chewing well physically enhances your digestion, which takes a massive burden off your gut, and that directly impacts your skin health. Once we've got those diet variables under control, we bring in Pillar 3, the catalysts, which is your targeted supplement protocol. Okay, so these aren't just your run-of-the-mill vitamins. They are highly specific catalysts meant to crush inflammation, restore your gut health, and build up some incredible immune resilience. Right now, we're focusing on 5 specifics: Neurocom and Digestimes, both by Designs for Health, a Pure Genomics multivitamin, Omegagenics 3-in-1 fish oil, and a resveratrol complex. Quality is absolutely crucial here. Going with well-researched, top-tier brands means you're dodging common allergens and those nasty fillers that could actually cause the exact inflammation we're trying so hard to stop. And this brilliantly illustrates why timing is everything for proper absorption. For instance, Digestimes, you've got to take those with or just after meals to help break down your food and prevent stomach issues. The omega-3 fish oil needs a meal with a little bit of fat to absorb properly, and honestly to stop any of that weird fishy aftertaste. The resveratrol complex, our cellular protector, also requires food. On the flip side, Neurocom is strictly a nighttime thing. Take it 30 minutes before bed to soothe your nervous system. And that multivitamin is best taken earlier in the day so it can help support your daily energy production. But watch out for the saboteurs. You could be taking all the right supplements, but certain habits will just completely wipe out their effectiveness. You really need to watch your caffeine intake, especially near bedtime, because it fights right against the calming effects of Neurocom. You've also got to dodge highly processed foods. Those artificial preservatives basically block the healing properties we want. And lastly, be super careful with high histamine foods. They can trigger massive immune responses and completely undo all the heavy lifting your Digestimes are doing. So a really common question always pops up when we go over this routine. Hey, Should I take NeuroCalm even if I don't feel actively stressed out? It's a totally fair question, right? Why take a calming supplement on a really good, relaxed day? Well, the answer is a massive, enthusiastic yes. Look, even if you feel mentally fine, your body might still be fighting some deep systemic inflammation. NeuroCalm aids in overall physiological relaxation, and it promotes incredibly restful sleep. And let's be real, restorative sleep is a totally non-negotiable part of healing your skin. You literally cannot repair cellular damage without it. No way around it. Which naturally leads us right into our final section, Pillar 4, the environment. This is all about your lifestyle and managing stress. Think about it. You can collect the best data, eat the perfect diet, and take the highest quality supplements. But even the best catalysts need the right environment to actually work. It all starts with real sleep hygiene. That means setting up a bedroom that's dark, cool, and quiet. But maybe even more importantly, it means putting the screens away for a full hour before bed. Swapping your scrolling for reading a book or journaling actually directly drops the oxidative stress on your nervous system, and that's what secures those 7 to 9 hours of deep sleep your immune system is absolutely begging for right now. Alongside sleep, we have a few quantifiable daily goals to aim for. The 7 to 9 hours of sleep, like we just talked about, 30 minutes of mindful movement, just a gentle walk or some stretching is perfect. Getting those 64 ounces of water in, and crucially, taking just 5 to 10 minutes every single day for deep breathing. If you kind of struggle to quiet your mind on your own, apps like Insight Timer or Headspace are absolute game changers for this. You also want to sprinkle in what we like to call daily recharges throughout your day. Schedule a couple of short 5 to 10 minute breaks just to completely step away from work. Try to spend at least 15 minutes outside in nature. It does wonders for your mood. Give yourself one evening this week for a total digital detox. And to maintain some real emotional grounding, try gratitude journaling. Just jot down your energy levels and 3 things you're grateful for each day. As you start building these new routines, I'd love for you to keep this really beautiful faith-based thought in mind. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Healing from a chronic skin condition is not always something you can visibly see day to day. But trust me, every healthy meal, every good night of sleep, it's building up your resilience behind the scenes. So really trust in this process. Celebrate the small victories. You've got your tracking protocol, your diet framework, your catalysts, and your environment all mapped out. Treat these new habits as absolutely non-negotiable appointments with yourself. And it really just leaves us with one question. As you start acting like a scientist in your own life, what incredible secrets about your own healing is your data going to reveal tomorrow?